guys. So, as you know, I recently hit 1,000 subscribers. On my way to 1,100. That happened fast. I'll say that. So, as a thank you, I have a bunch of videos planned. It'll be easier to do videos like this on my laptop computer, just so, because for some reason my camera only holds, like, the SD card and my camera only holds, like, 26 minutes of footage at once. I don't get it. But I'm going to start by giving you my entire Blu-ray collection box set video. It's a box set. I call it a box set video. I call it a box set video because they're all in boxes. This is me telling you guys all the box sets that I have on Blu-ray. These are not singular Blu-rays. That will come at a later date. All of these, that's going to take forever. Okay, so this is going to be a rapid-fire session. I'll be showing off all my Blu-ray collections and box sets in this video, so be prepared. So you guys ready?
And here we go.
All right. The Scooby-Doo collection. This is really bad to begin with. The first two Scooby-Doo movies, double feature, The Mystery Begins and Curse of the Lake Monster. Honestly, these two, Mystery Begins and Curse of the Lake Monster, are honestly a joke. My cousin wanted to watch these when he was down for Halloween. These are like guilty pleasures. These movies suck, but they're awesome. So, that's that. The Bond 50 collection. This is every James Bond movie from Dr. No up to 2012 Skyfall. So I really don't want to get a new collection. I mean, like, if they have like a No Time to Die collection, I'm not gonna get a new collection until this thing falls apart. I mean, it's kind of starting to fall apart, but I mean, this is a really nice collection. You have Bond 50 Gold, which is 1983 to 2012, and then Bond 50 Silver. So this was released on the 50th anniversary of James Bond. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collection. This is all 4 Ninja Turtles films because there's only 4 of them. Actually, there's technically only 3. Because we don't talk about Turtles in Time, nor do we talk about those Michael Bay produced monstrosities that star Megan Fox. This has the original 1990 Ninja Turtles movie, the 1991 Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze, which I find to be the best one. It's not great. Turtles in Time from 1992, and then 2007's TMNT, the animated one. Great box set. I love how the discs are pizza. It makes sense. It makes so much sense. I love it. Oh, shit. All the Harry Potter movies just fell out. Alright, up next is the Harry Potter 8-film collection. These, honestly, all 8 of these, technically 7, because I count the last 2 as one movie, because it is really one movie. Honestly, these are the only steelbooks I own. These are all steelbooks, and these are the only steelbooks I own. So, yeah, I'm not a huge steelbook guy, but this is not the Infinity Saga, but this is every Marvel Cinematic Universe movie in Phase 1, from Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, and then the Avengers, all in here. I'm not going to open it because I'll be too distracted by the contents in it because it's got great content. But that's how they used to release the box sets, and then they did one with the Orb from Guardians of the Galaxy for Phase 2, and they didn't do a Phase 3 one. They just did the Infinity Saga. Best Buy exclusive. I forgot I even had these. These are just in case I get a 4K player. Dunkirk on 4K and Serenity on 4K. Not the new Serenity, the old Serenity. You know, that led into Firefly, or was like the sequel to the show Firefly. Yeah, not that new. That new shit sucks. Alright, so we have the Cloverfield 3-movie collection, all 3 Cloverfield movies, Cloverfield, 10 Cloverfield Lane, and the Cloverfield Paradox. Ugh. First 2 are great, though. The Star Trek trilogy. Star Trek Into Darkness, and Star Trek Beyond. Underrated trilogy. Glad JJ left that, though, to do Star Wars. The Man with No Name trilogy. This is a fistful of dollars for a few dollars more. And The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. One of the best Western trilogies of all time. The Rambo collection. This is the first 4 Rambo movies. I refused to buy Rambo Last Blood because that movie was very epically gory and it sucked. So I'm just sticking with this collection. The first 4. Those are the only 4 that are good in my opinion. Yeah, I mean 3s but the Blade trilogy. Blade 2, and Blade Trinity. Honestly, I watched Blade Trinity for the first time this year after hearing nothing but terrible things, and it's horrible. Don't ever watch Blade Trinity. All right, I don't have the fourth one here. That's actually in its singular Blu-ray. So that'll be in my singular Blu-ray collection. But the Toy Story trilogy, Toy Story, Toy Story 2, Toy Story 3. Maybe I'll add the 4th one to this at some point. And for all you Christmas aficionados out there, the Santa Claus trilogy. The Santa Claus 2, and Santa Claus 3, the Escape Clause. This is actually, I'm surprised Disney released this. They don't usually release box sets. Right. The How to Train Your Dragon trilogy. All 3 How to Train Your Dragons. I hate when they do this. It's How to Train Your Dragon, How to Train Your Dragon 2, and instead of How to Train Your Dragon 3, it's How to Train Your Dragon The Hidden World. Just stay with consistency. Call it How to Train Your Dragon 3. It's my only issue with that. The Pitch Perfect trilogy. I've actually never seen a single one of these movies. I'm just a sucker for box sets, and I heard that the first 2 were semi-good. I've heard nothing but terrible things about Pitch Perfect 3, so it's one of those things I'm dreading. But this is something I am looking forward to watching. The Expendables 3-movie collection. The first one's, and the second one I actually think is really bad that it's good. It's what the Expendables should be. Expendables 3 is PG-13 garbage when it should have been R-rated. I'm telling you guys, I'm a sucker for box sets. The Divergent series, a movie series that didn't even get finished, which I find hilarious. This has Divergent, Insurgent, and Allegiant, and I've heard nothing but terrible things about Allegiant. It's the writers of Assassin's Creed, so that doesn't surprise me that it's terrible. The Maze Runner trilogy, underrated trilogy. These movies are just fine. I think that they're perfectly watchable, you know, escapist movies. They're not great or anything, but I really actually do enjoy watching these movies, and it's a pretty solid series. This is one I've been waiting for forever. Kung Fu Panda, the trilogy. It's great. Oh, good. They kept the 3rd one as Kung Fu Panda 3. Good. Again, sucker for box sets. The Resident Evil collection. This is all 6 Resident Evils. Resident Evil Apocalypse, Resident Evil Extinction, Resident Evil Afterlife, Resident Evil Retribution, Resident Evil Final Chapter. That better be the final chapter. Only, like, none of these movies are good, but I'll say, like, 1's, like, bad that it's good, 2's, and then the rest suck. So, I mean, there's only... But with Resident Evil, I always say you gotta have the Underworld collection. This is all 5 Underworld films. Apparently, we're getting a 6th one. So, this box set might even be mute after a while. So, this is the extended cut of Underworld, and you have Underworld Evolution, Underworld Rise of the Lycans, Underworld Awakening, which I don't even remember. I know I saw it. I don't even remember that one. And then Underworld Blood Wars. I've yet to watch it. I heard nothing but terrible things about that, so doesn't surprise me. Rocky, the heavyweight collection. So this is the first 6 Rocky films, and then I have Creed and Creed 2 in this on the shelf here. So this is just the first 6 Rocky films. This does not include Creed or Creed 2. Very solid film series. Rocky 5 sucks. But the other ones, even when they're just kind of they're actually not too bad. Alien 6 film collection. This includes the director's cuts and extended cuts of Aliens, Alien 3, and Alien Resurrection. Alien Resurrection sucks, but you also get Prometheus and Alien Covenant. Alien Covenant, super underrated. Please, Ridley, finish out that prequel trilogy. That'd be really great. Predator, the 4-movie collection. So actually, I'm going to go back to the Alien collection for a minute, because I like this collection a lot, because it comes with all these, like, collectible cards, which I think is really cool. Like, This Predator collection also has the same thing. But I really wanted to. I can hang these up on my wall. But I just want to keep the slipcases, and the actual cases for the discs don't really fit without those in there. But yeah, the Predator collection has the same thing. And then the sayings on the back. Honestly, this is the best part of this collection because, sadly, in this collection, you have to have Predator 2, you have to have Predators, and then you have to have last year's or 2018's The Predator, which is horrible. So this consists of Predator, Predator 2, Predators, and The Predator. One of those movies is good. Sorry. The Jack Ryan 5-movie collection. So this has every Jack Ryan movie. I don't know why they put Shadow Recruit on the top, because it's the 5th one. But this has, so I'm going to say them in order. This has A Hunt for Red October, Patriot Games. Why is The Sum of All Fears listed before Clear and Present Danger? Clear and Present Danger, The Sum of All Fears, and then Jack Ryan Shadow Recruit. I've seen the first 4. I have not seen Shadow Recruit yet. I've heard decent things about it. Not really looking forward to watching it. The Sum of All Fears sucks. Not a huge fan of that. The Taken 3-movie collection. Taken 2 with its theatrical and unrated cuts, and then Taken 3 with its theatrical and unrated cuts. No reason to own this, because only Taken is good. Taken 2 is eh. Taken 3 sucks. But again, I am a sucker for box sets, so that's that. The Ice Age collection. This is all 5 Ice Age movies. Ice Age The Meltdown, Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs, Ice Age Continental Drift, Ice Age Collision Course. Kind of sad these movies got progressively worse as they went on, because Ice Age is a very amazing movie, but yeah, very huge decline in quality as that series went on. The Night at the Museum collection, all 3 Night at the Museum movies. Night at the Museum, Battle of the Smithsonian, Night at the Museum, Secret of the Tomb. Decent movies. Don't hate them. The Die Hard collection. All 5 movies. That includes both the theatrical and unrated version of Live Free or Die Hard. I hate the unrated version because you can tell that they're trying to keep that as the PG-13 version, and they're just doing awful ADR over it, and it includes the unrated version of A Good Day to Die Hard. Who'd want to watch that? So it says Die Hard, Die Hard 2, Die Harder, Die Hard with a Vengeance, Live Free or Die Hard, and then the one that thought it was a Die Hard movie, but it isn't a Die Hard movie. That would be A Good Day to Die Hard. The Rush Hour trilogy. I love the look of this collection. This is an awesome collection. I was kind of against the look of this collection when I first bought it, and this is the only way you can get Rush Hour 2 on Blu-ray at the current moment. So, I finally have Rush Hour 2 on Blu-ray. You can only get Rush Hour and Rush Hour, I believe you could get Rush Hour 3 on Blu-ray. This is the only way you can get Rush Hour 2 on Blu-ray. So, just keep that in mind if you're looking for Rush Hour 2 on Blu-ray. This is the only way. The Mummy Ultimate Collection. 2 of these movies are good. One movie's so bad it's good, and the other one sucks. That you have all 4 films: The Mummy Returns, The Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, and then The Scorpion King. Tomb of the Dragon Emperor and The Scorpion King suck. I seriously cannot believe they were going to do a 4th one where Antonio Banderas was going to be the villain. Can you believe that? I can't. I find that fucking hilarious. I just find that hilarious. What was being built up to be one of the best trilogies of all time, and the 3rd one totally jumped the shark, the Godfather collection. Godfather Part 2, Godfather Part 3. I have not sat through all of Godfather 3. I saw the first 40 minutes, turned it off, could not take it anymore. I thought Godfather 3 was atrocious, and way too long. Where's the runtime? Where the fuck is the runtime? Godfather 3 is 170 minutes. That's 2 hours and 50. I don't mind the first one being 2 hours and 57, or the second one being 3 hours and 22. But the third one, hated it. The Hangover trilogy. Hangover Part 2, Hangover Part 3. I don't know why they do these Part 3 things. This was before Todd Phillips did the Joker. So, yeah, I mean, The Hangover is great. The Hangover Part 2 is just a remake of the first one. And then the third one is some weird dark comedy. I didn't really understand it. They hyped it up to be better than the second one, and it didn't end up being that. So that actually doesn't make too much sense. Alright, so next pile, we have the Hotel Transylvania 3-movie collection. This is only available at Walmart. I got it on eBay. This has the first 3 Hotel Transylvania movies. These are underrated movies. I'm saying that right now. The John Hughes Yearbook Collection. This includes The Breakfast Club, 16 Candles, and Weird Science. I actually have yet to see 16 Candles or Weird Science. The Breakfast Club is an all-time classic. I know, I'm probably saying that. Everybody's probably like, you haven't seen Weird Science? Or 16 Candles? Sorry, just haven't. The American Pie 4-movie collection. So this is American Pie, American Pie 2, American Wedding, and American Reunion. The only American Pie movies that exist. The other ones do not exist. The Robert Langdon 3-movie collection. This has The Da Vinci Code, Angels and Demons, Inferno. These movies are actually kind of boring. I just recently watched these. The Da Vinci Code, I never saw in its entirety. I was too young to understand it. Angels and Demons actually isn't bad, and then Inferno's rough. The Men in Black trilogy. Nope, I do not have Men in Black International. That movie does not exist to me. Men in Black 2, Men in Black 3. Men in Black 2. The Jurassic World 5-movie collection. Don't call it Jurassic World. Call it the Jurassic Park collection, because this series is called Jurassic Park. Stop trying to update it for modern audiences by calling it Jurassic World 5-movie collection. It's the Jurassic Park 5-movie collection. Fix this on reprints. But you got Jurassic Park, The Lost World Jurassic Park 3 sucks. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom sucks. By the way, take a shot anytime I say sucks, or that movie sucks, or I don't have that movie, I refuse, it doesn't exist. Take a shot. You'll get extremely drunk by the end of this video. The Dirty Harry collection, all 5 of them. So Dirty Harry, Magnum Force, The Enforcer, Sudden Impact, and The Deadpool, which had like everybody in it. Jim Carrey, Liam Neeson. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? Oh, one of my favorite movie series of all time. Don't care how bad 3 and 4 are. The Lethal Weapon collection. All 4 Lethal Weapon movies. Lethal Weapon is my favorite movie of all time. Lethal Weapon 2 is very forgettable, I feel like. I love it when I watch it, and then I instantly forget about it. 3 is not good. 4 is like a comedy. I don't know why. But Lethal Weapon is just, it's special. The Austin Powers collection. This thing has both sides. You have Austin Powers on this side, Dr. Evil on this side. Yep, all 3 Austin Powers movies. That kind of screwed over the James Bond franchise, especially when it came to the last James Bond movie. But you have International Man of Mystery, The Spy Who Shagged Me, and Goldmember. Hey, Goldmember. Hey, Goldmember. That's the way, X-Men and the Wolverine collection. So, X-Men 2, X3 The Last Stand sucks. X-Men Origins Wolverine sucks. X-Men First Class. The Wolverine, is that it? Yeah, just 6 of them. Just those 6 in this collection. So, I have those 6 in this collection, and then, like, Days of Future Past, Apocalypse, yes, even Dark Phoenix, on that collection, which you'll see later, in another Blu-ray collection. Oh, this is childhood right here. Triple feature. The Spy Kids movies. These movies suck, but they're entertaining as fuck. Especially 3. 3, I cannot believe Spy Kids 3 Game Over got made. Oh my god. Those movies. Oh man. The Meet the Parents, the whole Fokker collection. So Meet the Parents, Meet the Fockers, and Little Fockers. Little Fockers sucks. You know what? Meet the Fockers, not bad. Meet the Parents is legitimately great. The Riddick, the complete collection. This is that Vin Diesel sci-fi series. You have Pitch Black, The Chronicles of Riddick, and Riddick. And then this also comes with the 15-minute animated movie, The Chronicles of Riddick: Dark Fury. Never watched that, actually. Has unrated, has theatrical and unrated versions of all 3 movies. These actually aren't bad movies. I'm surprised to how much I enjoy these. The Mad Max anthology, all 4 Mad Max films. This is a really good series. Thunderdome, I don't want to say Thunderdome's a bad movie, but it's not very great. The Hunger Games complete 4-movie collection. 2 of these movies are good. 2 of them just feel like instant cash grabs. Like, they honestly could have just made Mockingjay 1 2-hour and 45-minute movie. They didn't have to split it into 2 movies. It made no sense. But, I mean, it's a decent, you know. Okay, so, this has a lot of dust on it. And I'm actually surprised it's in as good of a shape as it is. The Fast and Furious Ultimate Ride Collection. All the first 8 Fast and Furious movies. So this has up to The Fate of the Furious. This doesn't have Hobbs and Shaw. I think this is out of print now. You get it with these ones, like these little books like this. These are the collections I love. So when I can get my hands on ones like these, I do, and I keep them. Because they're amazing, and I think that's the way you should do a collection. So, the newer collection of that's not very good. Batman, the Motion Picture Anthology, 1989 to 97. The original Batman movie series. So this has Batman 89, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin. Batman and Robin's so fucking terrible. It's great. That might be a roasting movies segment one day. You'll just have to see. The Ultimate Matrix Collection. So this has all 3 movies in the Matrix trilogy, which is no longer going to be a trilogy. They're doing a Matrix 4. The Matrix Reloaded, the Matrix Revolutions, and it also comes with the Animatrix as well, which I think is really interesting. Never really watched that, actually. The Terminator Anthology. At the time this was released, there were 4 Terminator movies, so this comes with all 4 Terminator movies at the time of this release. The Terminator, Terminator 2 Judgment Day, and you have the extended edition of Judgment Day. Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines. Terminator Salvation, and you get the director's cut of Salvation. It's not really any different, just some boobies. That's really all there is. 2 of these are good. Again, alright, okay. Finally, a good movie series. The more recent Planet of the Apes trilogy. Rise, Dawn, and War. One of the greatest trilogies I've ever seen. So, I really love this trilogy. All 3 of those movies are great, and I doubted Rise when it came out. The Oceans Trilogy Collection. This is not the newer collection. I'm working on getting the newer collection that has Oceans 8 in it. I get to see Oceans 8, but this has Oceans 11, Oceans 12, Oceans 13. It also comes with cards and playing dice. So that's an interesting bonus if you ever find this. Although this is probably only available on eBay now, so people probably already kept that stuff for themselves. Well, if I had the Batman Motion Picture Anthology, you definitely know I'm having the Superman Motion Picture Anthology, 1978 to 2006. All 5 Superman movies, the only 5 in existence, well, I mean, the only 5 that exist in my eyes. Even 3. I do not like Superman 3, but I'd rather watch Superman 3 over Man of Steel. Sorry. But that has Superman 2. That also has the Richard Donner cut of Superman 2, Superman 3, Superman 4, The Quest for Peace, which is fucking hilarious. I can't believe that movie got made. It's so funny. And then Superman Returns, which is god-awful boring. The Tarantino XX Collection. So this is celebrating 20 years of filmmaking. So this is all the Tarantino movies. This has Inglourious Bastards, Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill, Volumes 1 and 2, Reservoir Dogs, Jackie Brown, True Romance, and Death Proof. Some of those don't really count as his. He considers both Kill Bill and what do you call it? Considers both Kill Bill movies as one movie, and then True Romance he doesn't really consider his movie even though he wrote it, and then Death Proof was part of the Grindhouse thing, so that doesn't count as his movie either. So Django Unchained, Hateful Eight, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood are more he counts those. Those are his movies, you know. The Dark Knight trilogy. This is the original one. There's an updated version of this. Sometimes I update to the updated versions. I'm considering it, but this was also a Christmas gift, and I love the look of this thing. So this is the Dark Knight trilogy. Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises. All three movies are great. Love all three. The Mission Impossible 6-film collection, all 6 Mission Impossible movies. Mission Impossible MI2, MI3, Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, and my personal favorite of the series, the one that was released, the one that's the most recent, Mission Impossible Fallout. That movie is amazing. The Hobbit, the Motion Picture Trilogy Extended Editions. I've yet to watch the extended editions of these. I've had these for about almost 5 years now. I've seen the theatrical cuts. Got these for Christmas one year. Have not seen the extended cuts. They're on my list to watch, so I'll be watching those very soon. The problem with these movies is that they're already long enough, and it's just like you're adding more footage. Like, god damn, they're already 3 hours. But with that being said, I really don't care if The Lord of the Rings, the motion picture trilogy, is extended. These are the extended editions of that. I really don't care if these are 4.5 hours, because this is the greatest movie trilogy of all time. Mark my words. I said it. The Shrek collection, the whole story. This is all 4 Shrek films. Shrek, Shrek 2, Shrek the Third, and Shrek Forever After. The first 2 are really good. Shrek 3, I don't like. Shrek Forever After's not bad. It's just not good either. Alright. The Back to the Future collection. This was the 30th anniversary one. This is another one of those books. One of those books that looks very nice. I love these types. As I said, I love these types of things. I'm also just a sucker for box sets, so yeah, Back to the Future. Not a huge fan of Back to the Future 3. The Spider-Man 3-movie collection. The only 3 Spider-Man movies that exist before the Tom Holland ones. The Andrew Garfield ones can rot in a cell. This has Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, and Spider-Man 2.1. And then Spider-Man 3. And then, to my dismay, I already had the trilogy on a different box set. I got this expecting them to finally release Spider-Man 3.1, the like 2 hour and 36 minute version of Spider-Man 3 that's supposed to be a lot better than the 2 hour and 19 minute version, which is the theatrical cut. And it turns out you get the Spider-Man 3 editor's cut on here, which is 2 minutes shorter, so it's 137 minutes instead of 139 minutes. So I was very disappointed in that, but this is another book one. This actually comes with a book too, so yeah, the Andrew Garfield ones do not exist. Those are not Spider-Man movies. Almost done, guys. Indiana Jones, The Complete Adventures. All 4 Indiana Jones movies. Another one that looks like a book, so we have Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, Last Crusade, that's where a lot of people stop. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, don't mind it, but it's my least favorite of the Indiana Jones movies. The Bourne Classified Collection, all 5 Bourne movies. Bourne Identity, Supremacy, Ultimatum. Bourne Legacy, not a fan of at all. And then 2016's Jason Bourne. Another one of those book ones. I'm showing off all the book ones. So, yeah, these things are awesome. It's usually Universal that releases these. I don't know how Indiana Jones or Spider-Man got releases like this. And last but not least, I really wish I just owned the trilogy, because those are really the only watchable ones, despite my instant despise for this series, but the Transformers 5 movie collection. You have Transformers, Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, Transformers Dark of the Moon. I'm going to stop there because the other two suck. Revenge of the Fallen and Dark of the Moon suck too. But yeah, Age of Extinction and The Last Night. Hate those movies. They make me hate the first one. That is it. Those are all of my Blu-ray box set collections. Guys, stay tuned very soon. Thank you if you watch this channel, and thank you for subscribing. This is one of my big thank yous to you for 1,000 subscribers. You guys are the best. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos and reviews coming very soon. James Bond reviews coming soon as well. Thank you once again for 1,000 subscribers. Couldn't do this without you guys. You're the best. Thank you for watching. My name is Alex Madden, and I'll see you at the movies somewhere.